All right, lighting of the pot, first time. There we go. Look at that tiger eye, boy. All right, folks, so we are here on a wet, rainy day, and we are about to make the first jambalaya I've ever made. It's cold and wet, and I got the fire just kicked on, and I'm about to get some olive oil put in here, and we'll start doing the sausage. All right, so we got the pan heating up. We're gonna just stir a little olive oil in here, just to get a little less stickiness. Okay, so we have some Conecuh. I always want to say Conecuh, but somebody in Alabama told me it's not Conecuh, it's Conecuh. So this is just regular hickory smoked sausage. This is a 1 pound. It's already cut up. Ready to go. Now we'll start cooking that first. All right, this is my first jambalaya. Don't do anything I do. I might screw this up. I don't know. So it's the first time thing. So if you want to do what I do, do it. If not, don't worry about it. So sausage is done. Show them that sausage. So it didn't take long, maybe about 5 minutes or so. This pot's hot. So I'm gonna dip that out. I need to invest in a bigger scooper here. Scooper ain't very big. So the reason that we cook in sausage first is because the sausage has the grease in it. You want to get the grease in here in the pot. That gives the chicken something to flavor up with. All right. So we're gonna set that over here on the side. All right. So we got plenty of seasoning here, plenty of grease, plenty of oil. We're just gonna dump our chicken. This is 3 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I've diced them up into smaller little bite-sized pieces. We're gonna throw them in there. All right, so we're gonna hit them with fajita seasoning. That's my go-to if y'all anybody knows and watches me. So we're not gonna get crazy because the kids are gonna be eating this, so we don't want to get super spicy. We want to get enough to get some flavor. That ought to be good. Next, this is not pork rub. This is a thing a friend of mine gave me. It's more like a Tony. So we're gonna hit just a light coating of that. And then this is kind of soul food. We're gonna put some soul food seasoning in it. All right. Last but not least, Great Value Worcestershire sauce. A lot of people use W sauce. I don't have any W sauce. Just that regular Worcestershire. All right. So now that that's all in there, I'm gonna stir it up a little bit. My favorite part. We'll get it thin layer on the bottom so it's not clumped up, so it'll start to cook. So we're just gonna sit here and cook it till it's done, and we'll pull it out, and then we're gonna cook the Trinity part. All right, so the chicken is almost finished here. Looking good, cooked. Remember, it's gonna cook longer when you put it in the boiling water with the rice. So now we're gonna get our little scooper and dig it out of here. I didn't show y'all, but we had to do an emergency propane swap. I ran out of juice. And it's loud under here. Okay, so next up we got the Trinity. I didn't have a green bell pepper, so I'm using a red one. And I'm gonna put a little bit more olive oil in here, just kind of keep it from sticking. And we got celery, red bell pepper, onion, and a couple teaspoons of garlic, chopped garlic. So we'll toss this in. Get all of it. So we're gonna cook that until it's nice and dark colored. Starting to get some sticky on the pot. We're gonna fix that with a bunch of water. So, all right, so we got the Trinity cooked up. So now we're gonna put our chicken and our sausage back in the pot. All right. We'll start to get a little stir. Get it all incorporated. You start to smell it. Smelling delicious. All right, so now we're gonna get our rice and stuff ready. We'll be right back. All right, so I don't want to do a whole 5-pound bag of rice. So I'm gonna do probably close to 3 pounds. So I'm gonna do 6 cups of rice I'm gonna use 32 ounces of chicken stock, and then I'm gonna use another 8 cups. So that's together, that's 12 cups of liquid to 6 cups of rice. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio. Alright, so we're going to bring this back to a boil, and then I'm going to add my rice. Alright, so we're boiling, so I'm going to add the rice. So that's 5 pounds of rice. Then I'm going to stir it up. This is, we'll know in a minute if we did it right or not. Now we got her stirred up, we'll cut the fire. Let it go. Check it for about 10 or 15 minutes. All right, so we're gonna put the top on and just let it sit here and do its thing. Let that rice suck up that water and that broth. We'll check on it in about 10 or 15 minutes. All right, so we've been letting it sit at a low fire there, and it just had a little simmer to it. So that's what it looks like after 10 minutes on the timer. All right, so now we're gonna fluff the rice, is what they call it. I ain't never done this now, don't judge me. Or you can judge me if you want to. So now we get it even spread, and then we let it sit for 20 minutes. I don't think you're supposed to peek at it or nothing. And you just let it sit for 20 minutes. All right, I'm gonna set it on there 20 minutes, and I'm gonna cut the fire all the way almost off. Okay, so we've been letting it sit there for 20 minutes. Let's see what we got. Zoom down there, Pops. You on it? All right. It's like jambalaya to me. All right, let's give it a little stir. Yes, sir. That's jambalaya. No wetness, no nothing. Just how I like it. Huh. Put that in there. Let's get a taste test. We're going spoon straight up. Get a piece of chicken. Woo! Hot. Delicious, not spicy, which is what I wanted. The rice is good. Yeah, that's good. Good stuff. All right, Muppet Frog, first bite.
What we got going on here? It's hot, I know that. Had a good taste to it. Good flavor. Ain't bad for your first one.
There we go. All right, guys, that's how I make a jambalaya. So the first one looks pretty good to me. So we're gonna let it sit over there till the kids get home, then we'll dig into it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click the bells for notifications. Thank y'all for supporting the channel.